worse off after energy bills across Australia went up on July 1. So, how can you save money and save the planet? One way could be to go solar.
Being a sunburnt country, we can do all this and still get a bill like this.
The total owing on my electricity bill is nil, but if you look further down, my bill is now over $1,000 in credit.
Anthony Beckett's system generates more energy than he actually needs, so he feeds his surplus back into the grid and earns money from that. With such an abundance of sun, you've got to ask, why aren't more Australians doing the same?
We invested $20,000 in this solar system. With the money that we are saving from not paying power bills, plus the amount of money that we're earning from the extra energy we're generating, we'll have this system paid off in nearly 5 years.
The large upfront costs mean only 1% of our homes have gone solar. Australia aims to produce a fifth of its electricity through renewable energy by 2020. And that's why homeowners like Anthony have been offered government incentives. But recently, some initiatives have been scaled back.
What we've been seeing when you combine the federal government support with some of the state government systems of support for solar panels on homes has been a really big escalation in demand.
Last year, more people invested in solar panels than ever before. But industry leaders say the uncertainty around rebates is leaving homeowners in limbo.
A day is a long time in solar policy. These programs chop and change very frequently, making it confusing for people to really understand what support's available for them to go solar.
Offering rebates to those with the technology is an expensive business. More people taking up the offers means higher energy bills for the rest of us.
In New South Wales, I think in this year alone, electricity prices will increase by as much as 3% to pay for the solar panels that have been put on people's homes.
Grid parity is the point where solar becomes as cheap as grid power. So, when will that be?
By 2015, solar energy won't require government subsidies. The only way we get there, though, is through deploying solar. The more you deploy, the cheaper the technology gets.
Over the last 18 months, system prices have halved. But a recent report by the Productivity Commission suggested solar is still a costly way of cutting down on carbon emissions.
Solar policies and solar has been put in place not just because of carbon, but also to give people some control over their energy bills in the future. People buy solar because they want to reduce their energy costs as well as helping the planet.
As the upfront costs come down, more and more of us will be able to join in. Then streets across Australia could start looking like this one in Sydney's Olympic Park.
The street we're on has solar panels on every roof. You can see behind me a home. It's got solar electric panels on the left, hot water on the right. In Australia, every home can look like this in the future.
The guy at the start of that story who's got the solar panels and has like a $1,500 credit on his electricity bill, he lives in Victoria. I mean, it's amazing.
There's sun all over the country. The interesting thing for me is whether it'll ever reach that point where, like with water tanks, everybody has to have them in new homes, where the solar panels...
You know, where every house in the street's got
every
it.
development, any new home will just have to have them as standard.